Hello everybody and welcome back to my first video, or should I say welcome to my first video, where today we're going to be flying the A320 from Las Vegas to San Diego. We're going to be flying Spirit Airlines today. So now we've actually gotten our IFR clearance to San Diego and we're going to start the aircraft now. We're just going to load in some inputs and just do the normal stuff. So we're actually going to start off by going here. I know my FPS are pretty bad, but we're just gonna do this anyways. So we do have a flight plan here from Las Vegas to San Diego. We have our everything we need here. We have our fuel and whatnot. We have jetway, and we have our catering and our luggage. I'm just gonna turn up the cabin lights because it's kind of needed for these passengers. Now we're gonna go down here to our MCDU, and we're gonna actually input our flight plan where somehow it's already, I guess, uploaded in. So we're just going to request, and there we go. So we actually go to the select flight plan menu, and we're just going to do activate select, and yeah, this is definitely not the flight plan that I inputted, but for some reason I make my flight plan on Navigraph and then I put it into my SimBrief flight plan, but for some reason it always simplifies it down to some weird flight plan like this. So we're actually going to fix this. I want to speed this up. And there we go. We have our first segment inputted into our flight plan. Now we're going to do our arrival. And now we have that done. So now we have all our waypoints and everything that we need for this flight. And looks like we can finally get our pushback and everything started. We're actually going to contact ground because we are on VATSIM. Yes, I know. This is not my first time actually on VATSIM. But just speaking, we're just going to be using the VATSIM network today. So we're just going to start by first, I like doing this first by just putting up the volume and doing the call.
But I probably a stupid idea. But I'll do it beforehand because I don't know, for some reason I usually forget. I know, it's very stupid of me.
So right here it shows that the frequency is 121.10. So 121.10, 121.1. And something I don't like about the A320 is that you have to use this stupid scroll wheel. Yeah, I know it sucks, but we're just gonna have to use it. And there we go. Now we're actually gonna connect to the frequency so that we can get our clearance to pushback and taxi. But otherwise, we have our IFR clearance. We have everything ready. I am gonna be setting up my clearance right now from the little window that he gave me, showing me that he's cleared my IFR clearance to Las Vegas, and I have some information to input to the airplane. But otherwise, right now we're just gonna connect, and I'm not hearing anything. But you should be able to hear something once they start talking. But for now, they're just gonna stay quiet. Okay, so if I go to my IFR clearance, I should see that everything looks normal here. It's all information that I already pretty much know. I just have my squawk number and all that stuff. So I will be expecting flight level 320. Usually they give me a maintain altitude, but for some reason I didn't. But it's alright. So we're actually going to input 320. Now something I do want you guys to do is, if I'm ever doing something wrong, I want you guys to tell me, because honestly it's my dream. It's actually my dream that somebody tells me what I've been doing wrong and all that stuff. I really want to improve. I really want to be as close as I can to the real thing. So it's really helpful if you guys tell me what I'm doing wrong. But for now, my FR clearance tells me that I will be flying 320. And with that being said, I'm going to start my other stuff. My squawk is 4636. So I'm actually going to input that right here. So 46. Oops. So 4636, and we're gonna do that and do all. I'm sure I'm doing something wrong, but this is how I always do it. It always works, so we're just gonna keep it like that. So yeah, we're just gonna keep it like that. And now it's time for our fuel. So we're gonna go to our payload here, and SimBrief actually already gave me all the information that I need. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna input that, boom, and I'm gonna press apply load. I could do it realistically, I can do it fast, I can do instant. I'm just gonna do instant. And yep, everything is ready, and I should be ready for pushback and start. Otherwise, I'm not really ready, but I think I am. I just realized that I don't have my lights on, so we're actually gonna get some of my lights on. I will be starting pushback soon, so I'm gonna get my beacons on. I don't think I should get my ignition up yet, so I'm just gonna set my speed to 200 knots now, and I should be ready for pushback in startup. But I'm just gonna wait just a few minutes, just check around, look, and make sure I have everything ready for my flight ahead. Now that I'm looking, I just realized that I forgot some stuff, so I'm actually going to quickly do that. Now, at this time, we're actually going to start our APU, so we're going to go up here. Guys, I know my FPS is horrible, but we're just going to have to deal with it. Hopefully, I could soon afford a proper PC, but for now, we're just going to use this. You know what? And I'm just going to say Alhamdulillah. As you can see, this is the live of Las Vegas right now. Not literally live, but this is the live VATSIM footage of Las Vegas, and this is what it looks like. We have another Spirit aircraft. What it seems to be behind me, yeah, it seems to be a Spirit aircraft, and then we have a Southwest aircraft right there. Oh, now that I look at it, it's actually Southwest. I'm sorry, but now I think is a good time to start our pushback. But first, obviously, we need our clearance, so we're gonna get that clearance from our controller. But there's actually a conversation or clearance being given to the aircraft right now, so we're just gonna wait. Spirit Wings 928 ready for pushback and startup.
Spirit Wings calling Las Vegas ground, say again.
Spirit Wings 928 ready for pushback and startup.
Spirit Wings 928 Las Vegas ground. Las Vegas ramp is uncontrolled. Pushback to pilot's discretion. Advise spot number and ATIS for tax.
Roger. Did you want my ramp number?
Negative. Negative. You can push back to your discretion on the ramp, and then spot number will be short of Charlie. You'll see on the tax chart. Numbers inside the squares. That'll be a spot number. Taxi with the spot numbers, and then color.
Roger that. Spirit Wings 928. I completely fumbled right there, but it's okay. So we just got our clearance right now, and we're actually gonna start our pushback and startup. He told me to contact him when I'm ready for taxi to my runway. So we're gonna start up our engines, and I'm gonna speed it up for you. Here we are, pushing back. Our engines right here seem to be starting up normally. That's thankful. Now, I am putting these engine sounds of cars because I literally forgot to record the airplane noise starting up. I set it too low when I was recording, but it's whatever. You're just gonna have to deal with it. So some weird glitches going on where I requested pushback and stopped right here for some odd reason. But I told it to come back, and instead of coming back, it just went back to its position and brought a new one. But it's okay, whatever. We're just gonna continue our pushback back. Now we're gonna start our. Oh, never mind. We already have our second engine started up, and that is good enough right here. So we're gonna start. So we're gonna stop our pushback, and now we're just gonna do our after start procedure. So we're gonna start off by turning off that ignition mode. We're gonna keep APU on until we're short of the runway. We're gonna have our taxi lights on, and everything else seems to be normal. So now we're just gonna do our flight control check. So we're gonna go back to this position, and full right. Looks good. And full left. Looking good. Full up. Looking good. Full down. Looking awesome. And now we're gonna do the rudder. Full right. And full left. Okay. I don't know if my pushback truck is still attached to me right now, and it looks like it is. Oh, there you go. You can actually see it go. But I could have sworn I saw it when I was doing my flight control check. Okay, now we're just going to set our flaps. I realize that I don't have my V1 or anything set, or my flex, but it's okay. We're just going to do a toga takeoff. I'm sure we have enough fuel. Vegas ground, are you doing taxi clearance?
Affirmative, yes. We're doing taxi clearance here on Las Vegas ground.
Roger that. Spirit Wings 928 requesting taxi clearance to runway 26 right.
Spirit Wings 928, we are now in takeoff configuration 3, runway 1 right, 60 active, departure from place. Runway 1 right, Spirit Wings 928, runway 1 right, taxi via Bravo, Delta, cross runway 26 right on Delta.
Taxiing via Bravo, Delta, wait to cross 26 right with Delta. So we just got our taxi clearance to our runway. We actually had a little bit of mix-up. We're going to be taking off on runway run right now, so I need to program that in. Now we are going to be inputting the same waypoints as usual, and I'm just going to check back at my sim brief just to make sure everything is looking great. And yes, it is. We can insert this flight plan, and we are good to go. We were cleared to taxi via Bravo, so we were cleared to taxi via Bravo, and then Delta, and then wait to cross 26 right, and then just continue via Delta. Release our parking brake, and let's start. We have a 777 coming up across us, so we're just gonna make way for him. Actually, it doesn't look like we need to. We're just gonna slowly pass behind him, and hopefully things go well. Now, I do believe he is departing from the same runway as us, so we're just gonna be watching out for that. Now, it seems like he's just crossing the runway. I believe you're supposed to be holding short, but whatever.
Square wings 928, cross runway 26 right on Delta.
Cross 26 right on Delta. Spirit wings 928. Now, interestingly enough, the same controller who was controlling for ground is also doing towers, so we're gonna have him help us depart. And at this time, we're gonna actually turn off our APU, and we're gonna get our strobes on in just a bit.
Square wings 928, caution wake turbulence from the arriving, or from the departing 777 Heavy. Runway 1 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 1 right, Spirit wings 928.
Square wings 928, wind 340 and 8, runway 1 right, clear takeoff.
Wind's advised, runway 1 right, clear for takeoff, Spirit wings 928. Now we are going to start our departure. Gear up.
Square wings 928, the departure you're on should be a left turn, but I'll let you take that up with departure. Contact Las Vegas departure as soon as possible, 135.00. We'll see ya.
Yeah, I'm going direct Bessie right now. I didn't put in my direct. Roger that. Good evening. Spirit wings 928. We're not gonna switch our frequency.
And 8 is for taxi, and monitor my frequency on 119.9er, Las Vegas grounded.
Now, for some odd reason, I do always get my departures. Like, something's always going on. Like, if it's a right turn, I always go left, and then I go do that. But it's whatever. We're just gonna have to deal with it. Spirit wings 928. Flight level 060. Expecting flight level 320.
928, Las Vegas departure, ready to contact. Find and maintain level 190.
190, Spirit wings 92. See, there's my climb and maintain. I expected just straight 320, but I forgot that usually does not happen at all. We have a beautiful departure today, y'all. Now we're just gonna climb a little bit steeper. Now at this time we do have this beautiful view of Las Vegas Airport. At this time we're gonna put our flaps up. I feel like it's kind of late, but this is truly a beautiful departure. We have now completed our left turn towards San Diego. We're now going to switch our frequency to 126.52. We now just switched our speed to Mach. We're going to try to hit that 0.8 mark. Just look at that departure, man. Just look at that. That is truly beautiful. We also have our nice little engine view here. We have another wing view right here of the beautiful sunset here in Las Vegas. Good evening, Center. This is Spirit Wings 928, flight level 170, expecting flight level 320. We're now going to set our expected altitude for today's flight. I just noticed all this debris right here. Somebody needs to wipe these windows. So funny story, last night I was actually doing the opposite route. So I was flying from LAX to Las Vegas, and there was literally a plane literally right next to me. and I didn't know what to do. And I started blaming it on him, and he talked to me on Unicom, and he made a direct U-turn around, and we started getting separated until he came across traffic again. And it was really scary because we were like at least 100 feet away. It was really close, but whatever. It's alright. Hopefully we won't make that same mistake today. Now that I'm looking at the VATSIM map, it does not look like we're going to come across any traffic at all. We do have a United aircraft almost above us, but it's really, really above us. About, I don't know, 10,000 feet. And speaking of the devil, we see him right here. It's a beautiful 777 United heading from I don't know to I don't know. No, I do apologize. My volume was all the way down this entire time, so you could probably not hear the aircraft. This is horrible for my first video, but it's alright.
Big if true.
United 255, they're about to be a couple of